Peter Javinsky. Peter will be attending Holyoke Community College in the fall before transferring to a state university. Peter hopes to one day become a teacher. Kyle Grondowski. In the fall, Kyle will be attending Western New England University, where he is enrolled in a pre-pharmacy program with a minor in music. Kyle plans to one day be a pharmacist. Leah Coretta. Leah will be attending Western New England University in the fall, where she will study political science and/or history. Leah plans to participate in the Washington Semester Program offered by the American University in Washington, D.C. She also hopes to continue to pursue her passion for music outside of school. Amy Quenneville. Amy will attend Holyoke Community College to pursue a degree in music. She hopes to one day be a music therapist. And last but definitely not least, Jennifer Soloyo. Jennifer will be attending Franciscan University in Steubenville, Ohio, where she will pursue a degree in elementary education. Once Jen receives her degree, she plans to join the Peace Corps. One more round of applause for these hardworking seniors. As the seniors take their seats, we'll announce the next piece. Go ahead, guys. The next piece is the Freelance March, which we'll perform for you. This piece was the second of three pieces that we performed before the festivals in April. It's an interesting march because it doesn't stay in one time signature. It switches between 6/8 and 2/4. It also has some interesting time changes within the piece. We hope you enjoy the Freelance March by John Philip Sousa. At this time, I'd like to welcome to the front of the stage 4 of our wonderful flute players, Kyle LaFleur, Danielle Mullen, Jen Saloyo, and Celia Nephew, to perform The Swingin' Flutist. The 4 flutists you just heard performed that at the Spaghetti Supper back a little while ago. I don't, if you were all there, you may have seen them perform this, and I thought it was so good, I really wanted them to perform it again. So one more round of applause for them. It's not very often you get to hear 4 flute players play so well together in 4-part harmony. There's 4-part chords in there if you were listening closely. So it's quite a talent, very difficult to do. So thank you guys, good job. Our next piece is Cajun Folk Songs. This is a 2-movement work featuring Kyle Grandowski on alto saxophone. This piece is in an interesting key. It's in a Dorian mode, which is one of the 7 modes of a major scale. It's a mode that starts in the 2nd degree of a major scale, for those of you that are musicians in the audience. So listen to the tonality of it. It has a slightly unfamiliar feel to it. You know, the fact that these pieces are both based on Cajun folk songs does lend itself to assume that they have a little bit of a French inspiration. And so you'd be listening for some interesting tonalities throughout the piece. So please enjoy Cajun Folk Songs. Before we begin our final number, I'd like to take some time to acknowledge some hardworking students within the ensemble. Every year, for the past couple of years, I've been struggling to find a time to acknowledge the hard work that these kids put in beyond the classroom. And in the past, we used to do a band banquet at the Old American Club. We started to lose attendance, and so we started to do it, experiment with different ways to do this. We've had it at the park. Last year we had a very informal ceremony here later in the year. This year I thought I'd just incorporate it into our final concert. You know, it really, the students deserve the recognition, and I hope you agree to take the time now to do it at our final concert. So, it's difficult to pick who to give awards to. So what I do is I created different categories. The first of all is the Musicianship Award. The Musicianship Award we give to students that demonstrate outstanding musical effort and achievement beyond just here at Ludlow High School, but also beyond, in doing things like Quabbin Valley Music Festival, or performing with Ludlow Community Band, Springfield Youth Orchestra, district festival, all state festivals, the list goes on. The students here are very involved in music, and so I'd like to take a moment to recognize several of them. So as I call your names, please come up to receive your award for outstanding musicianship. This student participated in district chorus, all state chorus, Quabbin, and took private lessons. This is Kyle Grandalski. This next student participated in district concert band, Quabbin Music Festival, and took private lessons. This is Lily Brown. This next student participated in the UMass Honor Band, District Concert Band, Quabbin Valley Music Festival, and took private lessons as well. This is Danielle Mullen. I should have them do speeches, right? This next student participated in the Quabbin Valley Music Festival, took private lessons, and participated in the Junior District Concert Band. This is Jessica Singleton. This next student participated in the District Concert Band, auditioned for All-State, participated in the UMass Honor Band, Quabbin Valley Music Festival, Ludlow Community Band, Springfield Youth Orchestra, and took private lessons, and she still had time for schoolwork, even though she went to bed very, very, very late sometimes, she told me. Maddie Pereira. Good news for a lot of these students is this week marks the final week of AP testing, so hopefully their work will decrease and they'll be at a reasonable hour. This next student participated in District Concert Band, auditioned for All-State, participated in UMass Honor Band, Quabbin Valley Music Festival, and took private lessons. This is Kyle LaFleur. Our next student participated in the Quabbin Valley Music Festival on percussion, even though she's a flute player. She also auditioned for districts, and she was one of two students that made the beautiful senior display board as you walked in. This is Celia Neveu. This next student is the other student who worked on that board. Celia and Sarah worked together to make the senior board. They did a beautiful job. This next student is Sarah Koprek. Sarah participated in the Quabbin Valley Music Festival. This next student participated in District Concert Band, Quabbin Valley Music Festival, and took private lessons. This is Julia Ruillard. The next award is going to a student who participated in District Concert Band, UMass Honor Band, and took private lessons, Isaac Moulter. The next student participated in the district chorus, Quabbin Valley Music Festival, and took private lessons. This is Jennifer Soloyo. Our next award goes to a student who participated in the district orchestra, Quabbin Valley Music Festival, UMass Honor Band, and private lessons. This is Emily Mullen. Our next award goes to a student who participated in the Quabbin Valley Music Festival, and he's indispensable in the percussion section. This is Eric Bastos. Next award goes to a student who participated in the Quabbin Valley Music Festival and as a freshman held the first chair seat for the trumpet section. This is Caterina Ferreira. And our last award for musicianship goes to a student who participated in the Quabbin Valley Music Festival for the first time, and this is Tim Soloyo. Before we continue, I should mention I left a name off of the program. I was reformatting things when I was printing the program, and I accidentally took Nash Grover's name of the program. So if you could please write it. No. Nash Grover on French Shore. I apologize. He was so humble, though. Someone else had to tell me he didn't want to, so he didn't want to mention it. The next awards are for leadership. We have a core group of students in this ensemble that served as excellent leaders and role models for the other members of the ensemble. And I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge some of these people. They serve different roles within the ensemble. This first award is going to our percussion section leader, Justin Domingos. They get these little medals with their name engraved on the back. This next student served as our trumpet section leader and achieved something that no other section leader I think was able to achieve, and he rallied all of his section to join us on the New York trip. So we had all of our trumpets on the New York trip. It was quite something. So Michael Eskin. Almost the whole section. Our next recipient of the Leadership Award goes to our low brass and low reed section leader. This is Maddie Pereira. It's important to note these section leaders, I do rely on them to work with the students in their section in sectionals during class. We'll actually break off into sectionals, and I'll have them work with their section. So it's the section leader role is not just a title. They actually do work, and it's interesting. I'm sure they have a different perspective of how to teach and how that goes. But they've done a great job this year, and we appreciate their help. The next award goes to the clarinet section leader and our band treasurer. This is Julia Roulard. Our next award goes to our saxophone section leader, our band president, and one of our two drum majors, Kyle Brandowski. And our last leadership award goes to our band vice president, I'm sorry. Kyle's our band president. This is our band vice president and flute section leader, as well as our second drum major. This is Leah Coretta. And our last award is for our Most Improved Musician Award. This is very difficult to do every year. Not working with the students one-on-one as much as I used to, I don't get the same perspective as I once had. And I'm actually fairly certain I gave this award to the same person last year, but he's made such progress, going from having ever played his instrument last year to participating in a music festival this year. Tim Soloyo. Thank you all very much. Can we have one more round of applause for all our awards? Can you guys all stand up and receive an award? All of our award recipients, please stand up. Thank you. Our last piece, actually before we do our last piece, we should do this 50-50 raffle. Thank you all for your donations. The money raised will definitely help support activities as we go forth. We do give scholarships every year. We have several scholarships we give every year. One for the Drum Major Academy over the summer, which is a $500 scholarship. We also give an award to students that will be studying music, both as majors and minors. So the money does go towards the band to help band activities, and we really, really appreciate your help. So without further ado, I'm going to do the drawing. All right, the winning ticket will receive $96. The winning ticket is 496-6382. Right there. Oh, we have a winner. Congratulations. She donated it back to the band. It's very generous. Thank you very much. It will definitely go to good use, so thank you. One more announcement, and then we'll continue with our final piece. I would be remiss if I didn't thank all of the parents that helped this year at the various band events, at the band parent meetings, and on our trip to New York City. So I'd like to thank, and I apologize if I missed your name, but we have so many generous parents within the band ensemble, and it's amazing to work with your children and to work with you. And I just want to thank Mark and Lisa Ruellard, Kim Gover, Paul Dravinsky, Chad and Carlene Mullen, Mike and Eleanor Kelleher, Lynn Grandalski, Mike Falsetti, Ron and Alexis Nephew, Jeremy Leduc, Mary Beth Silva, Steve and Amy Brown, Jim Quenneville, Steve Coretta, Doug Johnson, Lucy Catula, Paul and Kim Babin, and Sandra Webster. Thank you all so much for being And Luis Guerra, yes. Thank you. So our final piece is A Night at the Movies. It's an Alan Silvestri, featuring songs that you'll find recognizable. Theme from Forrest Gump, you'll recognize the Feather theme, which will be played on piccolo by Leah Coretta. Please enjoy, and thank you so much for coming tonight.